Denver 7 Now is sponsored by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
I'm Ann Trujillo with the latest from Denver 7. Good and bad news as we enter flu season. The good, many people are listening to doctors and getting their flu shots early. Now the bad, right now there does not appear to be enough of the senior-specific vaccine to go around. Denver 7's Jacqueline Allen tonight on the search for shots.
I'm going to cry.
For Mike Feinsilver,
all right, Mikey.
Flu shots are an annual tradition.
When I get the flu, it's not pretty.
This year's a little different. Doctors are telling seniors like him about Fluzone, a high-dose flu vaccine for people over 65 that's been shown to be more effective, if you can get it.
We are out right now.
Pharmacist Kristen Holmes owns Capitol Heights Pharmacy in Denver's Congress Park and gives lots of seniors flu shots. But right now, no Fluzone.
We ordered 10 boxes back for our pre-order and have only received one so far. I flew through those in about, 3 days or so.
So we called pharmacies all over Denver.
Hi, this is Jacqueline Allen.
To see if we could find any.
Do you have it?
We don't currently. Not this particular store.
And even if they have it now,
we actually got one box in today, but we are about to run out.
The Colorado Department of Public Health tells us they're not aware of shortages, but pharmacists are.
Do you guys have the Fluzone high-dose vaccine for seniors?
No, we did, but we ran out of stock.
Do you have any idea when you'll get any more in?
They said that was going to be the end of this week.
We found a medical economics report from August saying the maker of the high-dose vaccine had delayed shipments while waiting for the World Health Organization to select flu strains. Pharmacists tell us it's not clear when those delayed shipments will arrive, so seniors shouldn't wait.
Anything is better than nothing at this point, and who knows when that vaccine will be available. Relax your arm as much as you can. 1, 2, 3.
Which is why Mike is getting his flu shot now.
Get whatever you can, because it's not worth being, at our age, being in bed.
Because getting the flu isn't pretty.
Look at that, and you're
Thank you,
all
sweetie.
set. Thanks.
Thank you.
And hand, foot, and mouth disease appears to be spreading in metro area schools. The health department says cases have been identified among high school sports teams in Adams, Arapahoe, and Douglas counties. Hand, foot, and mouth disease causes fever, sore throat, and painful blisters. It's most common among kids under the age of 5.
No one is too small to make a difference. Never forget that.
Denver Civic Center Park was absolutely packed today to hear Greta Thunberg's message. The 16-year-old climate activist has become the face of fighting for change since excoriating world leaders in a blistering speech at the UN. She let it be known today she has no intention of letting anyone off the hook for their roles in contributing to climate change and their refusal to stop it.
We will make sure they will not get away with continuing like now. Because we, as young people, are tired of constantly being betrayed by those who are supposed to work for our greater good. They are indeed not mature enough to tell it like it is, so we will do it for them.
Thunberg was widely expected to win the Nobel Peace Prize this morning and instead went to Ethiopia's prime minister, who helped end a 20-year war. The competition for Colorado's U.S. Senate seat is thinning. Today, Alice Madden became the latest candidate to drop out of the race for the Democratic nomination. The former Colorado Majority Leader did not name names today, but hinted the addition of John Hickenlooper spelled doom for her campaign. She also did not say who she intends to support going forward. Meanwhile, Crisanta Duran's attempt to unseat fellow Democrat Diana DeGette will not pan out. The former Speaker of the House announced today she too has canceled her campaign. Most had expected Duran to run for Senate rather than challenge a member of her own party for the House. From the outside, there's nothing extraordinary about this Arvada home, nothing to suggest a mystery that would inspire a man to devote his time and energy to solving. Well, Denver 7's Jason Grenauer has tonight's story of an old house, a forgotten object, and a missing connection.
The house dates back to approximately 1892. All original woodwork, the wide woodwork, stained glass windows.
And a mystery that came about when Mitch Gaffney got involved.
Over this past summer, I was asked by the previous owner to come in and do an estate liquidation.
During that estate sale, a customer bought a box from one of the sheds.
They found an urn that we believe belonged to a small child.
This small silver and pink urn, the previous owner knew nothing about it.
It does have ashes in it, yes.
And one other clue.
There is a name. The name is actually typed from a typewriter, and it's stuck on a sticker on the bottom of the urn. It says Linda Waska.
Yet in all of Mitch's research, and our looking at countless databases, we couldn't pinpoint or track down a Linda Waska or anyone related to her. Could this have been her home? Could this have been her room? Could the urn have belonged to a Linda Waska and this been her pet?
I can't throw it in the trash. I need to find out who it is, where they belong.
Mitch now wants it off of his office desk and back to its rightful owner, whoever or wherever they may be.
I think it's important to get the ashes back to the family.
In Arvada, I'm Jason Grenauer, Denver 7.
This has been your Denver 7 On Demand update. Thanks for joining us. Check back here later tonight for another update. And download the Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts. I'm Ann Trujillo.